Hello everyone. Well, so this is my second time to be speaking in the public. That's all at the executive levels or all CEOs. My first time was for True Corporations company. A guy just called me and asked me to speak. And I said, what topic? And I said, hey, I'm not that expert. You call me master. I'm not that expert at all. I'm not very confident. And I'm not really sure about the words, the vulgar words that I might use in my talk. And so I asked for who the talk would be organized. I said for the CEOs of the company. I just answered him back right away that I never ever had experience, speaking in front of the CEOs. And I'm not really sure about the knowledge that I possess. I don't know whether it's sufficient for, these kind of people or not. So the guy went back. And then he came back again, insisting that he wanted me for the talk. My answer is the same. I'm not that expert. I'm not a master. I'm just a normal guy. And I think I might, use a lot of rude words. The guy now get frightened a little bit, but then again, finally he came back and once again insist that he wanted to, invite me for the talk. What topic now, the question is, what topic? And he said, the topic could be anything. It's a very broad and general topic. Because the company would like to invite people from different walk of life and different career paths to speak and to tell their stories for their CEOs. So I once again assure if they can accept who I am, accept all the rude words that I might use in a talk that would come out spontaneously. And I'm not really sure about the gap existing between these people and myself. One day, his boss called me himself. Hi, Anushai, it's me, Kasem. What? Where's the guy from? And in my life, I don't know a person called Kasem. And he's just, shouted me, it's me, Kasem. So now I realize that, okay, maybe I have to go. And this time is, it's driving me crazy again because there are a lot of, people who, my client actually, for example, like Kunanan, I once worked with Land and House. And at a time, we didn't have the access to this high technology, everything quite manual. But nowadays, we resort to this kind of high technology. Everything is digitalized. I think, talking about my technology background, I think I myself come from two different backgrounds. Okay? Today I am working in the analog and digital field, and it made me realize that, search engine is very important. Like, Google that we have, or we use all the time. At first, I didn't know much about Google. I would question what the hell is Google is. It's a guy or who? But today I do realize the importance that it, that it has. I once joined an event in Cannes, the southern part of France. I just want to explore the world, so I flew there to, experience the world, to show the world that I'm, still competitive at the international level. I'm not gonna, surrender to those my foreign rivals. But the thing is that I was not fluent in English back then. Even now, I'm not that fluent. But, the question is, how would we, be in this world and, highly competitive. Particular events, I, promoted myself a lot, giving away all the tablets and my personal profiles, telling them that I'm a very famous Thai photographer, asking them, do you know me? Literally. Okay. Some even, get away from me because they didn't know what I was doing back then at, the event. But, when, the following days, they realized that I actually was very famous in Thailand. I don't know how, but, they turned out, asking me, do you have email? And I was kind of stunned. I didn't know what email was back then because, I didn't know much about the technology back then. So later on, when I acknowledged the existence of this kind of technology, the search engine, Google, all the internet innovations, I feel really happy because it's helped me to, get acknowledged at the international levels. Helped me to get an idea how to be a real famous guide at the international levels. I really, really like it, and I feel like I nailed it. And thanks to this high technology, it's great. One day I got a call from Korea. And normally if I, get this kind of call, I would ask what job they are offering to me. It could be, a session of photography or, movie directions. But it turned out to be that they want me to take part playing a role in their movies. That was kind of funny. How did they, get to see me and know that I, suit for the role in their movie? That's kind of stunning and intriguing. They saw, my personality. And when I asked them how did they get that kind of information, my profile and the way I look, how could they, be sure about, my personality? They said they got everything from Google. And, the same kind of situations repeated. It was not only once, okay? So I'm really glad that, my profile and my personal information is already available online. So this is, proves what I've been mentioning, about that kind of experience. Let's check it out. So that's a film production that you can see me myself working together with John Galliano, the very famous designer, and another actor who is director, very famous director from China, for the tourism promotion of Korea. And that was one of the successes that I have in my life. One day, I got a business partner calling me and telling me that he want to work with me. So I'm just, feel that it was a pity that, Thai people, don't get to see that. But I feel really satisfied, and I feel that is a success for me. Thanks to the high technology that we have right now. I take a look at my own country. Thai people perceive that a lot of things going on in the world, but we didn't learn much about it. While in the past it would take me quite a lot of time to learn about my own work, to learn about the shade of color that I might, be using in my own, design work. And people, kept asking me, I'm sorry, where the hell is my, technology or innovations? But that's something very different from what we have today. Today we have a lot of generous people who always assist us, giving us a hand, in terms of this kind of technology, like Google, for example. Well, actually, I have so many things to talk about, the topic today, giving me, 10 minutes like this, it's crazy. Actually, I should, have at least 3 hours to keep talking about all the details that I wanna say. But anyway, that's it. That would be in a nutshell that I can reflect my ideas about it. Thank you very much.